Each one of us has had a moment where the world felt a little uncertain, where the questions felt bigger than the answers, and where the future felt a little unclear. And usually in those moments, what we want most isn't a solution. It's to know that we're not alone in it. This is where the story of United Rescue Alliance begins. It begins with ordinary people choosing to step into moments that matter with compassion, courage, and hope. At United Rescue Alliance, we believe that the way help is given matters just as much as the help itself, because real hope is always personal. United Rescue Alliance is a movement of everyday people who believe that we are called to lead with love. URA exists for leaders, volunteers, churches, businesses, and families, and for anyone who's ever asked the question, is there something I can do? And for us, the answer's always been yes. We're built on a foundation of training, prayer, and movement, not so that we can rush into these moments, but so that we can step in with wisdom, strength, and compassion. At our core, we are ordinary people making a simple but powerful decision to step in with compassion and to stand with others in moments that matter most. At United Rescue Alliance, we follow a simple process of transformation, and it always starts with the one. One person becomes one family. One family becomes one neighborhood. One neighborhood becomes one city, and one city can change the world. This is how real change spreads. At URA, we prepare before crisis ever hits, through training, leadership development, and community readiness. Then we respond when disaster comes with compassion, skill, and a steady presence. And then we transform what remains through long-term recovery, restored dignity, and leaders who are stronger because they stayed. This isn't a one-time response. This is a living cycle of prepare, respond, transform. Every gift, every volunteer, and every yes is multiplied far beyond what any one person could ever do alone. Since 2014, the process has moved through neighborhoods, cities, and nations. Because of that, more than $8 million in life-saving aid has been delivered where hope was running out. Over 2.5 million lives have been served with dignity and restored hope. And more than 50,000 volunteer hours have been poured into moments that truly mattered. United Rescue Alliance has an international reach, crossing borders and spheres of influence within both the church and the community. Through long-term partnership and presence, we have an international footprint spanning more than 24 nations, building a global network. And this is what transformation looks like, not on paper, not in reports, but in real lives that look different because we chose to lead with love. And this is where you come in. This movement doesn't live only in disaster zones. It lives in living rooms, around coffee tables, in small groups, in boardrooms, in team meetings, because today's conversation becomes tomorrow's response, and today's learner becomes tomorrow's leader. This isn't about the crisis that's happening right now. It's about preparing the people who will stand to the next one. You are invited to step in right where you are, because saving lives, giving hope, and rescuing the one doesn't just belong to a few of us. It belongs to all of us. This movement is built on ordinary people choosing to lead with love. The moment is now. The need is real, and hope is waiting. Join the movement of United Rescue Alliance, and let's save lives, give hope, and rescue the one together.